Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay, you can't negotiate.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going, and we are underway in upstate New York. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throw it in rotation. Run it back, keep it clapping like a standing ovation.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going, and off we go from Lambeau. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, good return up past the 30.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get...
Supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Over here. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Check it back. Check it back. We are going.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
41-yard line.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 26-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Allen's throw is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
At the 4-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Urban. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Taron Johnson made the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Ball back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And it's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, on a different topic, a neat story from Week 3 and that game between Washington and Cleveland. It was a history-making game in one respect. It was the first time in league history that you had women working on both coaching staffs, Jennifer King of Washington, Callie Brownson of Cleveland, as well as another woman, Sarah Thomas, working on the officiating crew.
Yeah, Ron Rivera, the head coach of the Washington football team, he said all we're doing is just creating opportunities for people who deserve it, and I know his counterpart, Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland, felt the same way. Quick facts on these people. Callie Brownson, Jennifer King, both got their starts at Dartmouth under Buddy Tevens, the head coach there. Sarah Thomas has already worked an NFL playoff game. So not only are they getting opportunities, they're running with them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this is caught at the 8. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills have taken the lead.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Packers take over.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On play action, now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Mark West.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On play action, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 41 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He's the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good.
Man, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Allen's pass.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
At the 11-yard line.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Over first and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And it's incomplete.
Allen's pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads
an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's complete to Brown, right side. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. On first down, Allen escaping the pressure right. Finding Knox there, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
The 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Packers.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
3-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones.
Rodgers.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
49-yard gain.
A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for step.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Defensively.
To throw again. Allen. He'll run it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Robert Tonyan.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Rodgers again now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Allen now on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Down right around the 25.
Devin Singletary.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bass is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over first.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Defensive. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole past, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the little go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going, and we are underway in upstate New York. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
He was brought down by Josh Norman. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones.
Rodgers pass.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
A gain of 12.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the return goes up. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 68 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Throwing is Allen on third. Rolling to his right. And he's able to find Diggs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts So as they take it over, we step aside. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Wide open receiver complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
And 7.
Here we go, D. 56. Come on.
To throw again on second down. Allen flushed out right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 30 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 30.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
The give is to Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
He was
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
On first down, Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And 8 at the 8-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers have retaken the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
15.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But
now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. 47 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
On the throwaway.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen eluding the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Allen flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right and able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And some room to roam now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
To Aaron Jones.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back now in Buffalo. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now third and...
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Flushed out right. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
41-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills cut into that lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards, now it's third and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 27. 27. A big play here for the Bills. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within one score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that third one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they'll work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. He's going to let it fly. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game. Tyler Bass to kick off for.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Give him 4 on the carry. It'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st down, Packers.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
Tyler Irvin.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Steps away, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 30.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. What can Allen do now with his drive? He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
the free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The keeper thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick.
The ball back.